Hey guys, James Backman here with Small Town Genetics in the beautiful Denair, California, and welcome to our barns. So this would be what we call farrowing house number 1. We have 40 farrowing crates here at Small Town Genetics. So the farrowing crate, as you can see, it's an area where the mom is going to lay in, and it's going to protect the babies from her. So the sow is going to remain in the center part of it. She's got a feeder in front of her. We feed her twice a day. She's got full water access. There's going to be a dripper on top of her. There's exhaust fans that are bringing fresh air in all the times. In the winter, you'll see that there's a heater to warm the barns up, and there's cool cells in the summer, which we're in summer right now, to bring cool air in. But as you can see, if you get over closer, the babies have a chance not only to stay warm, we have a mat underneath to keep drafts from coming up, and then we have a heat lamp on top of them. So welcome to the nurseries. We have 3 nursery rooms, 6 pens in each room. We try and run 10, 15 pigs per pen, just depends on what we wean off. These are all in, all out type situations. So these pigs all come in this room together. They're all weaned at the same time, and then they'll all leave the facility and head to the chip barns. All right, so this is where the magic happens. This is where it gets maybe more exciting for someone like me, because this is where we actually bring the pigs out of the nursery room we were just in. They'll move into what we call a chip barn, which is a barn that has wood chips in it, hence the fancy name of chip barn. But this is where we would sell 90% of our stock that goes out to 4-H and FFA kids. It's a 14-pen barn. We can comfortably house 125 pigs in here. The room all falls towards the center, so if we wash, everything will fall towards the aisle. This barn was built in mind for the comfort of the animals and where we could fit a couple hundred people in here at one time, and you could still get a good look at show stock. We like pens to be rectangular, and as you can see, every pen has a bowl water in it. The feeders are up more towards where we want them to sleep. These are weaned to finish feeders, so a pig as small as 40 pounds can eat on this feeder, up to a pig that's 350 pounds. We also have garage doors on each end, 9 foot wide, 9 foot tall, so we could drive straight through. Once we leave the chip barn, show stock for either cousins or own personal kids or boar prospect type things would move into this barn. This was the original barn that Small Town Genetics was built in and started in. This barn here, we call this the grower barn. It is built to house a tremendous number of pigs and just get them through that growing phase. It's got a flush system. So this bottom 5 feet down here, you can see there's a little curb and a drop off. A few times a day, it dumps some water to keep that clean. As the pigs get bigger, there's more feeder space here. Instead of a 3-hole feeder, we got a 5-hole feeder. We can put more pigs in here. But the most unique thing, from the feeder to the front gate, it's got a radiant floor in it. So in the winter, we kick the radiant floor on, and we keep that floor about 70, 75 degrees. Those pigs all sleep up there. We don't have to heat the whole barn. As it gets cooler, the curtains will go up to kind of close the barn up. And since we've walked in here, you can see the misters have kicked on. All right, well, welcome to the Small Town Genetics Boar Stud. We don't stud a tremendous amount of boars, but 6 to 12 boars at all times that are here. I think we got eight of them right now. We have a concrete area up front where we feed them and where they can drink, and then they lay in the dirt area back here. The cool cells, you can see one's on already. As it gets warmer, the second one will kick on, and it's not hot enough yet, but there's mister lines all across the top. All right, so we are now in the Small Town Genetics sow barn. This is where all the females are. There are no boars out here, and you can see big, giant, open type pens. We can house 200 sows comfortably, and currently we run about 125 sows. So this is the newest addition to Small Town Genetics. This is a farrowing house that we remodeled and made a show barn. We can raise 12 show pigs in here. We got wash racks at the back end, so in the winter we can wash pigs and we're not out in the rain. We got cool cells, cool pads. We also have porta-cools. Custom rations, 100% in here. You can see excessive bedding, keeping them comfortable. The difference in our other barns, this one is not made for 25 people to come in here, look around at the pigs. The barns are all the way against the walls. We're not wasting square footage. We have a manageable area in the center where we can get in, we can clean out, we can feed. I'm James Backman with Small Town Genetics. You've seen it all. Thanks for joining. That's a wrap.